tight up on the drill when the squad looks shook. Give me that move, I'm trash, yet I'm finna write that book. Limitless hoops in the rafters when I lace that court. I'm the kid with no flash, just a whole lot of heart. Blues in my chest, got that grind in my blood. Chin up in the storm, turn the dirt into mud. Victory hits sweeter when the struggle was real. Put the sweat in the flow, now the flow might fail. I'm talking rebounds, box out, swing pass, cross. Take an honest look inside, stop fearing the cost. Self-aware while I rise, that is level 1-5. I inspire my own breath, then I spark the empire. If you don't invest deep, then the winds feel soft. I want that tenfold, yeah, when the shot goes off. Make them think I block anything they bring to the rim. Even if I never touch it, that belief stay grim. Heard stories of the bamboo, no growth for years. Then it shoots to the sky past the limits of fear. Feed the craft every sunrise, never skip one day. That 5-week bloom comes when you work that way. I'm training ugly, no pride, let me miss, let me fall. Film study got me noticing a tiny is called. Elbow in, finger spread, let the follow through sing. Slump cracks open when you fix one thing. Adversity makes them fold, others break records clean. So I push till the tank says it hates my dream. But it lies because passion never burns itself down, never burns. Only players with low feel quit before the crown. I talk my goals all out like MLK on a stage. Let the world point the path, let the grit it's engaged. Because negativity fed, right becomes the key. If they doubt my shot, that's the shot they'll see. I got the dog in the fight, not the size of the frame. Older, faster, stronger, still I stay in the game. Turnovers, chase downs, blocks bounce back. But give up that board and you feel that smack. Visualizing that pop, see the climb pass. Fear only those who see the unseen, never get near. Learn, love, live, that is all we got. And I live full court like the clock won't stop. Robert Johnson in the mirror when I grind so long. They think I sold my soul when I just got strong. I got that blues in the hook, got the mumble in the verse. Limitless hoops, stand big like a family curse. I walk slow, mile steady, step by step, no rush. Journey never hits hard when your pace stays plush. Choose what you got, turn the privilege to gold. Spend every ounce till the story is told. Limitless hoops when I rise on the wing. Limitless hoops when the baseline rings. Limitless hoops when the grind feels cruel. Limitless hoops when I turn pain into fuel. Yeah, I'm built for the work, never mind who doubts. Because nobody outworks me when the lights go out. Yeah.
Drop low, set stance, wide base like steel. Pippin in the chest with a no-break feel. I'm locked in now when the court gets real. Every shuffle like a blade when the instincts peel. On toes with the bounce, stay ready for the snap. MJ reactions with the lightning map. Shift left, shift right, cut the whole lane flat. If you blink one time, then the gap goes black. Tested that dribble like the ball, oh rent. Gary Payton in the grip with a cold cement. Zigzag pressure like a storm mid-sprint. Every bump in the path make the star repent. Slide quick, no drag, foot pop like fire. Rubbing on the hips with a box out wire. I'm steering that drive like a burning tire. Crash all hope when the angles expire. Change their direction till the rhythm breaks down. Kawhi silent with the face, no sound. 2 steps later and they lost that ground. Hold the fence drowning while the clamps compound. Talk loud, talk sharp, whole squad on chain. Draymond with the echo when he call in the screen. Voice hits deep like a siren in the brain. Communication make the weak spots drain. Eyes up, eyes wide, full scan of the play. Duncan reading cuts like a book a day. Weak side help with the instant sway. Every hidden route gets swept away. Close out with the feet on time. No fly-by nonsense, no wild decline. Hard chop steps, then I rise in line. Shooter goes cold when the contest shine. Get through screens like smoke in a beam. Elijah one footwork with a ghost like scheme. Fight through bumps like a forged machine. Never let him set up the offense clean.
Hand up high
when the jumper rocks out. MJ shadow in a fast break drop, make the shooter.
We're back. What up? What up? What's up, everybody? John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Thank you for joining us this Friday afternoon. What's going on, y'all? Hey, we got workouts tonight. We got games tomorrow. Then we have Easter on Sunday. Don't forget Easter. If you guys have eggs out there, whatever people do on Easter, you might as well just be doing those things. If you're a basketball person and you got our book, make sure that you guys are doing all the workouts within the book. Okay, it tells you what to do or what we're doing tonight. It tells you what you should be doing at home, and all of that together. I'm thinking about starting a super elite team early because this August we have an elite team that we're going to start off. I'm going to hold them to the fire. We're going to make them do the 6 things per day so that they're on their fast track to basketball heaven, which is the NBA. But we're going to have some people follow them. We're going to have some volunteers that are in charge of those people. And they're going to be like, did you watch the live stream? Did you do homework? Did you do the monthly homework? Did you do the daily challenges? Did you like that? And they will give them like a score. And if they're not high on that list, then they can get cut from that elite team. But we need to test out the whole system first. So I'm thinking if you are interested in that and you want to test out that system, let us know. All right, be like, there will be no consequences, but we're going to add a number to your score. And I'm going to have a few people who are volunteers. They get an easier job rather than come to practice and help out. They can just help out from home. So they can track you and we can see who can master this list early. So if you're interested in that, let me know. And if you're here watching the show, in the comment section, say that you're here, say your name, because that is one of the things that we will be doing. So they're going to be looking at you and they're going to be did so-and-so check in at the beginning of the show? Then with the trivia question, and then at the end of the show to say goodbye. And those 3 things will give you like a point for that day for the live stream. So check it in the comment section so that I know that you're here. And who is here? I got Adrian in the comment section. I see Jordan, what's up? I see Gennaro. All right, hey, we now have another new girl that just joined the program like an hour ago. Okay, I've been thinking about this because now we're at 4 girls. We got Jordan. We've got Mila, we have Olivia, and then we have the newest girl, Angela. Okay, look, when I was playing, I'm a very cocky player, okay? I was very, very confident, I guess you could say, but I thought I could win with anybody. I would, whenever I play with girls on my team, I'm like, great, you guys have me. Whenever I play with short people on my team, I'm great, you have me. I don't care if we're playing against freaking monsters. I'm like, great, you have me. And I have so much confidence in myself. I don't think that we have those kind of players, but I want you guys to become those kind of players. And then I want the girls to attack this what? You don't think that you could play with me? Oh, no, I'm going to be better than everybody. And we've had girls in our programs who have done amazing. And it's because they're willing to fight against giants and being like, no, I don't care. And that's also why everyone in our program plays up. All right? Most people in the program play up. And we have you guys go against the biggest, baddest people that we can find. And when we go out of the state, we find the best players that we can possibly find in the whole world to play against. Because I want you guys to be as brave as I was when I was growing up. I know I'm a lot taller and things like that, but still, I was brave and I was like, come on at me and I'll play you with anybody. And I hate when players on our team are like, they can't catch the ball. It's like, no, we have you. You're on our team. You should be the most amazing person ever. You should have enough confidence in yourself. And I've had that confidence and I've failed before. I've gone out there, even when I played soccer one year in high school and I sucked at soccer, but I was the goalie. I got mad at my team and I was like, guys, run up and down the field. Let's go. I was like, forget it. I'll do it. So I stopped being goalie for that day and I ran everywhere. And I played offense and defense. And I don't even know if you're supposed to be doing that, playing both. I just ran everywhere. And I was trying to show them that you could do this, even though I had 0 skill. And that was who I was. That's who I am. I'm just braver than I should be. So I want you guys to be like that because it helped me out in life. I think it can help you out in life. I see you, Olivia, and I see you, Mello, as well. Let's start the show real quick. We got the quote of the day. All right, the quote of the day today is, once you choose hope, anything's possible. All right, once you choose hope, you really believe that you can do this thing. All right, I have hope. I'm not I'm not in despair. I'm not going, I can't go, I can't do it. You are a hopeful human being. Once you are that perpetually, and you're willing to put in the work, anything's possible. like anything you want to be. Remember this quote of the day because you will have to do push-ups if you don't know it, okay? So once you choose hope, anything's possible. So think that out there, do that out there, and please be hopeful. Let's move on to the next thing. What do we have? The challenges? I believe it's the challenges, right? There you go. All right, so on our in our challenge section, on our main page, Limitless Hoops, click on challenges. There's a whole bunch of challenges for you. But if you want to get through all of them, and if you're following the book, we'll tell you which one to do for that particular day. So once a week here, we explain the challenges, and they're right here above me. If you're a 12th grader, you should be doing the 5-minute rush challenge, okay? It's just 5 minutes. Oh my God. It's 4 different drills for 5 minutes. Do that thing. All right. 11th graders, you're doing, what is this? Navigate to quick challenges near area and show that your game holds up even when fatigue steps in. I have no clue what this challenge is, but we have no 11th graders, so who cares? Move on. All right, 10th graders, navigate to quick challenges area and show that it's the same thing. So I'm guessing that this is the workout card. It's the workout card. All right, the 9th graders, you're doing the mastery challenge, mastery. All right, 8th graders, you're doing the weekly improvements challenge, one of my favorite challenges right there, where you you write down everything that you sucked at for that day. Then the following week, you work on those 7 things from the week before for 4 minutes apiece before every single practice. And that adds up to about 30 minutes of work before each practice on stuff that you sucked at last week. If you want to continue it, you also write down things that you sucked at for that week, just 1 per day. And then you work on it next week. This should be a perpetual thing that you're doing in your life anyways. Anything that you're bad at, go home and work at it. All right. The history of hoops section for the 7th graders, that's just watching a whole bunch of videos on in our challenge page. Oh my God, you can do that easily. All right. Let me see. Next one I have is, it's this one right here. There we go. 6th graders, you're doing the Chastain challenge, one of our hardest challenges ever. 5th graders, you're doing the fast class challenge. 4th graders, you're doing the shot shop challenge, shooting a whole bunch of shots. 3rd graders, you're doing the mastery challenge. All right. 2nd graders, you're doing the Chastain challenge as well. And 1st graders, you're doing the dribbling dojo. All right, got that? And then for the monthly homework for this month, it's triple cross repeat. I added a video to our WhatsApp group, so make sure you guys check that out as well. All right, that's all the challenges. Now let's check out the trivia question for the day. What do we have here? All right, our trivia winner last month was Adrian, as it always is. This guy's a trivia king. We've had a few trivia kings in the history of our program, but for the last few months, it's been Adrian. All right, let's see if he can continue it, or let's see if someone can bump him off. All right, today's question is, ready for this thing. If you're from my California group, you would get this in like half a second, but for the rest of you guys might have to look it up. There's a star NBA player from Miramonte High School in California. That's the question. I'll see you right after this commercial break with the answer.
Imagine a mountain. Imagine at the top of the mountain there's a bag full of money. Imagine climbing that mountain to reach your dreams. Now imagine your dreams are at the top of that mountain in the form of a bag full of money. That's how it is to work for a goal with all your heart. But we don't know how much money's in that bag. It may be thousands of dollars. It might be $1. It may be $1 million. And I believe that's why people don't climb that mountain. They don't know if their efforts will be worth it or if they'll be in vain. So only some of us climb, and only some of us make it to our peak. And when we get there, when we open up that bag to find out how much money was in our full potential, we may be saddened to only find a few dollars. And we may hear laughter from all of our friends who refuse to climb the mountain, looking at us like they did the right thing by not trying their hardest. They might have had the $1 million, they might have had thousands, but now they'll never know. And at least you know, at least you took the chance. What I want you to do is look down that mountain, because you didn't waste that time. Open up your arms and enjoy the view.
All right, didn't even give me a chance to play the music. But yes, Adrian got it right once again. It was Sabrina Inescu. She's from the same town that this program was born in, Moraga, California. We saw her grow up right down the street. And yeah, she was never in our program, but she's one of the greatest players of all time. She was a girl who played against a whole bunch of boys growing up, including her twin brother, I believe. I think, yeah. And she only played boys. By the time she was in high school, she just dominated girls basketball. All right, so yeah, it's a great thing to play against better players, and that's how you get amazing. Sabrina Inescu is the answer, and that adds 1 point to Adrian's score for the month. He's already leading for the month. Great job to Adrian. All right, moving on. What do we have here? I think it's the movies. Oh, what a good guess. All right, so we have movies to watch. We want you guys to stay inspired, so you should be watching these movies per month. All right, I mean, it costs $3 on YouTube to watch a movie, or maybe someone has a movie in your family, or maybe you can type in to Google, watch online for free, then type in the name of the movie, and then just pirate the movie. Don't tell them that I told you to do it, because if you get arrested, that's on you. You won't get arrested. But yes, the 12th grade movie for the month is He Got Game. All right, starring Jesus Shuttlesworth, aka Ray Allen, kissing some girl right there who isn't his wife. All right, but yes, that's the 12th grade movie. The 11th grade movie is Warrior, 2011 movie. I thought that was a pretty decent movie too. 10th grade movie is Concussion. It's a movie about the NFL making people crazy in their head, and this is the guy that solved it. All right, and then we got the 9th grade movie Moneyball. This is the birth of analytics. It was in baseball, and basically the guy figured out you don't have to have players, you just have to have people who can count. All right, and then we have the 8th grade movie, The Sixth Man. This is a funny one, where it's a funny movie, but what I'm gonna say isn't very funny. His brother dies, okay, but then he becomes a ghost and then helps out his brother in the basketball games, and it's crazy, and yeah, it's a silly movie. But 7th grade movie, we got Creed Part 2. Creed 1 was our 7th grade movie last month, so this leads you right into that one. Okay. 6th grade movie, Mr. Baseball. This is our first look at international sports. I mean, probably why I played overseas, because I was like, people play overseas? What? And yeah, you can be like a legend overseas if you're from America playing sport, but it's getting less and less like that these days. But this is the movie that explored that life, and had Tom Selleck going overseas to play some baseball. 5th graders, Mr. 3000. This guy had 3,000 hits in baseball, and then on the drop of a dime, he quit. He was like, screw you guys, I'm going home. And he like retired, and he was like, Mr. 3000, Mr. 3000. And then it turned out years later, he didn't actually hit 3,000. He hit 2,999. So when he was an old man, like my age, he tried to come back to play baseball to get that final hit that he wanted. So that's how the comedy starts, and then that's how it finishes. We Are Marshall, super sad movie, but a good movie. That's your 4th grade movie. $1 Million Arm is the 3rd grade movie, where MLB started to look for some pitchers in some weird places, so they go to India and they try to recruit some cricket players. All right, 2nd grade movie of the month is Thunderstruck with Kevin Durant. And then the last one is the 1st grade movie is Like Mike. It's going to be hard picking my favorite movie from this list, because I don't think I liked very many of these movies this month. But yeah, those are the movies. Like Mike was pretty good though. But so yes, Like Mike with a whole bunch of NBA players in the movie, including Allen Iverson and a little Bow Wow. You just don't know. That's the 1st grade movie of the month. So make sure you guys watch your movie for the month, so that you can stay inspired. Trust me, you're going to need some inspiration to keep going. Trust me. Watch the darn movies. Moving on. Here's our stuff for the day. Okay? You should be doing 5 minutes of homework, and that is 5 minutes of homework per drill that we're going to do for the following day. So for the stuff that we will be doing on Monday, it's right below me. You don't even need the book. Weekend ball pounds, 2-ball catch layups, double bounce series, autonomous workout, juke straps, +7, -7. You can see all that stuff on our website under homework, and click on the drill demos. You can watch them and then do 5 minutes and post it to our website. That's how you can do the homework. That's how you prepare for the workout. But for today's workout, we got all that stuff on the left-hand side, where it's sprint, dribble, cone, touch, and everything I'm about to show you right now. So first one's first is sprint, dribble, cone, touch. Let me see this thing real quick. All right, we got... Wait. Why can't I see it? Hey, it's not showing. That should be showing something. Let me see this thing. There we go. All right. So this is sprint, dribble, cone, touch. You go cross, 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 dribble forward, dribble back, and you have 3 different cones. When you get back, the outside hand goes cross, cross between the legs. When you go between your legs, step forward on it, okay? When you go back, don't look back. But you want to step forward as that leg goes back. You want to go as quickly as you possibly can between all 3 cones. Split jumps to shots, you go like this, and you do split jumps, and then you get down low, put the ball down and then explode for a one dribble jump shot. This should be making your legs stronger to get to dunk later, but also for your quickness on the explosion part and then for your shot. So you're working on 3 different things during this actual drill. Next one is weave rebounds. You're throwing the ball off the backboard, or for you small kids, off the wall. But off the backboard, then you weave around them like you're weaving your hair if you have long hair. But yes, you throw it off the backboard, jump up, go like that, and then you should be running, not just walking back to those spots. On ball, what is this? On ball defense. So we're going to play some one-on-one. And I want you guys to don't force them too much. Don't force them too much either way, but to play them kind of in the middle, but force them one way slightly. All right, and basically they would have to trip over your leg to go against you. All right, as for an offensive player, always attack their top foot. Okay, but we want to be an arm's length away from them with our arm in there and the other arm up, and that's how you want to play one-on-one defense. Okay, and make sure that whenever they go, you want to step with the correct leg first. So if they go left, it should be your right leg moving so that you're not stepping in and then out. So we'll talk about that today. Second to last one, we got 0, 1, 2, 4 touch middle. You just go, you sprint in and shoot a jump shot. All right, and if you make it, you get 1 point. If you miss it, if you make it, you get 2 points. If you miss it, you get 1 point. But you can sprint in to shoot a 3-pointer, and if you make that, you get 4 points. But if you miss the 3-pointer, you get 0 points. So it's like you're gambling, and it's the first one to 32 wins. So you want to sprint in and shoot a jump shot, but you want to figure out if you're on fire or not. You want to figure out when to shoot the 3. You want to figure out when to shoot the jumper and things like that. All right, what is this? I already talked about on-ball defense. I think we have one more, against the drive. Okay, so we're going to go for a pick and roll, and this is if they don't force you to the screen, you go against the drive. The ball follows your foot, the one bounce, and then you explode toward the rim. So make sure that as you're going toward the dribble, you look toward the screen, then you go away from it to protect the ball, and then you explode with no extra dribble. So watch Connor do it right here. Boom, and then explode. 1, 2. Got it? So it's a big, huge crossover step, and then you explode right to the basket. And that's everything that we're doing. Let's see something funny. All right, something funny is, this guy right here. I don't know if this is funny, because if you're short, you can actually do this. In between the guy's leg, give me that bucket. Now, Nate Robinson did this in the NBA. He also did it overseas, too. I've seen Nate Robinson do this twice, so he did it on purpose. I'm pretty sure that this guy does it. He did it on purpose, too. Yeah, he's low. He just went in there. It looked like the other guy was kind of in on it. It looked like a little Harlem Globetrotter play, like, oh, you got me, buddy. I mean, I don't know. I could never do that. I should just try it anyway, even though I'm super tall. But maybe some of you shorties can do this move. I don't know. But don't try it on my watch, because I will take you out of the game if you don't complete it. I'll tell you that much right now. Let's look at a breakdown. Now, this breakdown is for any Nuggets fan.
Jokic.
Everyone in basketball should like this guy. He is fancy. I'll tell you that. Now, one of my favorite players growing up was Magic Johnson. And look, the game advances. I'm the biggest Magic Johnson fan ever. Okay? I think Jokic is a slightly better passer than Magic Johnson. Now, he has like a 40-year difference, okay? So he learned from Magic, but like, dude, I mean, Magic had a little bit more pizzazz, and like he had the smile, but also Jokic is like 7 feet tall. But yeah, that's dope right there. That's crazy. All right, if you do a no-look pass, I used to do these when I was like in 5th and 6th grade. I would just throw it anywhere. I wasn't even looking, honestly, and it would just magically just get there. You got to be actually practiced to do this. I wouldn't mind you guys showing off like this, but again, don't get too many turnovers trying this stuff, okay? I want you guys to throw accurate passes, but definitely get creative. Have some fun with this thing, and be great like Jokic. All right, let's see the story of the day. Watch it.
Studying yourself through game film is oftentimes the reality check and perspective we need. Pause and slow-mo crucial moments to increase your odds of improving those facets of your game. Find 2 or 3 bad things per game to work on, and find 2 or 3 good things per game to maintain your confidence. Students of the game are usually the best players.
So true. Become a student of the game. All right, watch your game film, break it down. All right, sooner or later we will be forcing you guys to do this, but let's have you guys just do it on your own. And even when you're doing your homework, do that. All right, because how you do anything in life is how you do everything now. Oh, wait, is that what that says? Oh my God, yes. All right, that way. I never know which way I'm looking. There you go, up there. All right, yes. Watch your game film, watch your practice film, break it down so you can improve, because if you're looking at people making mistakes, that's a lot easier than looking at yourself making the mistake. So if you're looking at yourself through game film, it kind of counts like that. Let's see who's doing the homework. We got Jordan doing some basketball homework. Nice job. I see J.O., which is Gennaro, doing some push-ups, doing some one-on-one, doing the 7-minute drill. What? Say your score after the 7-minute drill if you get higher than 0. And if you get high enough, we can add you to our top list. All right, great job doing the homework, you guys. All right, make sure you guys keep doing that. Again, I want some volunteers to be in on our early homework system to see if it works as we get more people like helping us out, because I think it'll be a cool system. But anyways, that is my time. Don't forget that the quote of the day is, once you choose hope, anything's possible. And don't forget to sign up for games tomorrow. It's right there on our website. All right, we have 8 o'clock in the morning games for, I think, the 1st through 5th graders, and then also the 5th through 8th graders. And then at 12:10, we got the high schoolers. And then at like 3 o'clock, we have the 4th through 6th graders. So some of you guys can fit in with a couple of those different teams. Sign up for multiple of them. That would be awesome. All right. But yes, don't forget, once you choose hope, anything's possible. We will see you guys tonight. Make sure you guys work your hardest. All right. And that's my time. Cue my music so I can be out. Reese's Pieces, y'all. I'm out.
10 rules wrapped in a breakneck war. Offense might shine, but the stop score more.
Yeah, I drop in low with the stance on flame. Strong for a pivot like I built my frame. Kyrie with the balance when he shake that lane. Whole crowd frozen when I switch my aim. No negative step, no slide back slow. KD straight line with a smooth glide flow. Push on the first move, let the rhythm just go. With the feet get lazy, then the body gets blow. Jab step quick while I read that toe. MJ baseline vibe when the instincts grow. Defender lean wrong in the pull-up show. Booker in the mid-range, letting all that glow. Stay low when I drive with a long first slide. Giannis tight length on a downhill ride. One dribble blast with the shoulder inside. Everything tight when the angles collide. Create that space with a step back trip. Look ahead and moon shots of a sideways flip. Jumper so calm in the chaos drip. Distance feels sharp when I touch that crisp. Change speed fast and I cut on a dime. Trey Young hezzy with a stare so prime. Crossing the daylight then I dance through time. Every shift shot like a slice in a rhyme. You screens well when the defenders stay blind. Steph curl off a pin with a torture mind. Screener pop open when the defense bind. Extra pass hit in a perfect line. Cut to the basket then I goes back out. Tat on with the footwork on a quiet route. Backdoor flash when the time is sprouts. Hold the fence slipping in a panicked out. Pick and roll sets make the mismatch spark. Hard on one dribble with a red so stark. Pocket pass quick when the help goes dark. Or pull up slick with a shot so sharp. Bag so deep when I go in and out. Spin move clean on a circular bout. And reverse flip when the crowd gets loud. Whole skill tree built like I'm showing my proud. Modern game vibe in a fast paced track. Offense locked in, never leaving the crack. Legends in the mix when the skill comes back. Heavy mumble rat swing with a core pack.